Hello. Hello.
Hello.
Ma'am, this is Professor Shilpa here.
Oh.
Yeah, ma'am, can you make me as a host? I have to take the attendance at 12 o'clock.
Okay.
If you make me as a host, so if you end the session, I can take the attendance.
Okay. Can I do that time like 5 minutes before?
Yeah, ma'am. Okay.
Yeah, okay. Fine.
Okay, 12 o'clock, I'll be taking the attendance of the students. So if you
Okay.
make me at 12 o'clock the host, I can take the attendance.
Okay, I'll make you by 11:50 I'll make.
Okay, thank you. Thank you, sir. Okay.
Okay. So good morning, everyone.
Good morning, ma'am.
So last class we completed or we started with list data type. Before that, we completed all the decision making statements, looping statements, and control statements. I hope everyone understood all those logic programs and syntaxes of if, while, for. And then we started with list. This is some sequence type of data type available here in Python. How to create the sequence? We can use one way is list data type. Another one is tuple, and one more is there string. Okay. So how to create list? We can create list with similar types of values. Mixed type of values also we can create. Collection of elements referred by a single variable name, that is only sequence type. Here list, important point about list is they are mutable. That means the value can be changed. Some data types are there, they are immutable, like numeric types are immutable, value cannot be changed. How to create a list? Yesterday we have seen in square bracket, we have to enter all the items, each item separated using commas. We can have any number of items in the list. It may be of different types also. Examples I showed you yesterday, how to create different types of list. And how a nested list we created. So nested list is list inside another list. That meaning a list can have another list as an item. That is called as what? Nested list. Then we learn how to access elements from a list. Indexing is defined to access single items from the list, or group of items also we can access from the list using index number. Positive indexing is there, negative indexing is there. Positive indexing is starting from the first element. Starting value is 0, 1, 2, 3, like that it will go. And negative indexing is from the last item or the last element, that is referred from -1, -2, -3, like that it will go. So I hope everyone understood this logic, how indexing is working, for what purpose we are using the indexing. We can access a range of items from the list using slicing operator column. Okay, so all those things we completed, and how to add or how to change the elements from the list, as it is a mutable data type, values can be changed. So existing value you can replace with a new value. That means you can use this assignment operator to change an item or range of items. And how to insert a new value to the list. So we are not changing any existing element. Some position we are telling to the position a new value we are inserting using the insert method. Okay, two more ways there, that is using append and extend. What is the difference? Here we can add one item to the list using append. A single item, if you want to add, append method we can use. If you want to add several items, a group of values at a time, if you want to add, then extend method we can use. Then what is the difference between append, extend and insert? All are adding elements to the list. Now what is the problem or what is the difference is append and extend is always adding at the end. Okay, so if you have 10 elements, means always it will be adding after the 10th element only, it will be adding the next new values. But using insert method, you can specify which location or you want to add it, which index value. That index value how to specify there, to that position only the new value we are adding. That is the difference between append, extend, and insert. So we'll see these examples. See one list creating. So this is one list. Now we can change one item from the list. That yesterday I showed you which index value you want to change. Suppose 45 is the value I want to change there, replacing with a new value. So index I can specify. So positive indexing means 0, 1, 2. So 2 equal to new value we have specified, that is 66. Display that list and see 45 got replaced with the new value 66. If you want to change a range of values, we can use our colon operator. So from which index to which index values you are changing. So here I'm telling from the first index to the 7th index. That means from here to 7th index, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 till here. Okay, so we need to change with the new values equal to another list. Group of values, how I can represent is, we can use another list there. So like this, some new values we are representing. Okay, 6 items I want. Closing with the bracket. Now display A. You can see all those values got changed there. Okay. Now insert is a method. So that only yesterday I showed you how to use that insert method. We have to use the list name dot operator, then the method name, because that method is available only inside the list class. So only the list type of an object can access those methods. So only using which operator there, dot operator is used. So a dot insert we are writing, and here we have to tell which index value you want to add. So new element we are adding, we are not changing the existing value. So in this 77 location, that means the index number of 77 is 1, 0, 1, 2, 3, 4. That is in the 4th index, comma, you want to add a new value like this. Okay, so 77 we are not deleting from there. So if I add 100 in that 4th index, automatically 77 position value got shifted to the next location. Okay, so see this output. So 100 got added in that location, automatically all those elements got shifted to the next locations. Clear? Now A dot append. So this is adding a single item, but there is no need to mention any index number and all, because append function always adding the element at the last of the list. So this is the value I want to add. So see, now I'm displaying that A. So where 2 got added? At the end position. Okay, so always at the end. That is only which one? Appending. Now the same manner, if you want to add a group of values to the end of the list, we have which function there? Method is extend. So extend of group of values, right? So inside that we can give again a list of values. So like this, another list of items we are telling. Like this. Okay. Enter, display A. You can see those 3 values got added again at the last positions. Okay. So this is how to add or change the items from the list. Equal to symbol we can use to change any existing value. And new values if you want to add, insert method, extend method, and append method. Differences is only in this program, it is there. Clear? Now, what all other operations we can do? So another operation I showed you, we can combine 2 list items together. That is called as what? Concatenation, that we are performing using plus symbol. And star we are using, that is a replication operation or replicator operator. And replication is what? Duplication of list items. So that the repeated action only it will do there. So these two is the main operations for the list. Okay. Now we learned how to add new elements to the list or how to change the existing values and all. Now we are going to learn how to delete the values from the list or how to delete single items or group of items. Okay. So mainly we have a keyword, DEL keyword is there, that is called as DEL statement, that can be used to delete an element from the list, and it can also be used to delete all the items from the starting index to the ending index. Okay, so a range of values we can delete, or a single item also you can delete using which keyword? DEL keyword. Okay, now same action we can do using methods. Remove is a method and pop is also one method to delete an item from the list. What is the difference means? Remove, we can remove from the given item. Okay, in a list you are telling this particular item to be removed. Then I can use which method there? Remove. And pop method to remove an item at the given index. So using pop we are specifying the index value only. So in that index, what is the item present? That value will get deleted. That is the differences between remove and pop. And pop method removes and return the last item if the index is not provided. So without providing index also, I can give the pop method. It removes the last item from that if the index is not provided. We can delete all the items from the list using clear method. That is also possible, but items only deleting. The memory location for the list variable which I created, that will be there. So later if you want, you can add new items to the list. Okay, so all these are deletion operation we are doing. So these examples we'll see. So in this list, how to delete a single item using DEL. So DEL is a keyword. You can see the color change. It is in orange color. So DEL. Now the list name A. Which value you want to delete? So I have two values with 77. So in this first 77 value, I don't want. So that is in which index number? So 0, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. That is in the fifth index. So that single item, if you want to delete, we can write A 5. So DEL A of 5, if you type, it's meaning from the list A, delete the fifth index value. So it will get which deletion 77 value will get deleted. Display that A and see. So see, fifth index value now got deleted. So automatically all those elements shifted to the backward direction. Okay. Now, if I want to delete a group of values, A, we can tell the starting index point from the second index. Here I'm deleting, colon. What is the last index value? So I have told here 8. Display A. So you can see what is the difference here. From the second index to the 8th index, those many values got deleted from your list. Okay. So that is, we learned how to use the DEL keyword, how to delete a single item, and how to delete a range of values using this DEL keyword. Okay. Now we can use remove method to remove a value or an item from the list. So you can specify which value you want to delete. I want to delete the value 200. So we have given that number there. Display that A value and see 200 value got deleted from the list. Same action deletion you can do using pop method. But here in the pop, we are not representing or we are not telling which item to be deletion. And instead of that one, we are telling the index number. So 99 is the value I want to delete. So 99 is in which index? 0, 1, 2. So here specified the second index. So see, it deleting and showing that value for you. Okay, remove, it was doing only the deletion process. It was not showing which is the value got deleted there. But when I use pop method, it deletes and shows the value which got deleted from the list. Display that A, you can see the value 99 got deleted from the list. Okay, now we can delete all the items from the list using clear. Okay, now you display the A. So you can see what is the output. It is showing as an empty list because all the items from the list got deleted using clear method. Okay, now nothing is there. If you want, you can add new elements to the list. Now I'm creating a list like this. I want the same items. One more example for the deletion I'll show you. These are the list items I have. So pop method, if you are using without specifying the index number, means what is the value it is deleting? The last item. So if you are not specifying the index number, pop automatically deletes the last item from the list and return the value back to you. Okay. So this is clear for everyone. So we learned how to add elements to the list using insert, append, extend method, and how to delete values from the list using del keyword, how to delete a single item, how to delete a range of values, and remove and pop. What is the difference between remove and pop? Remove, we are specifying which item to be deleted. Inside the pop method, we are telling what is the index of the item to be deleted. Index number only will specify, and if you are not specifying the index number in the pop method, by default it deletes which value? Last item from the list. And clear method is used to clear all the items from the list. Okay. Now, if you want to delete the entire list, we can use your del keyword, only the list name. So the entire memory allocation also you want to delete it. You are not clearing the items from the list. The entire list, if you want to delete, we can use which keyword? Del keyword. Del A, if you specify, all the location also got deleted. So now if you want to display A, if I try to display like this, it shows you error now. Because that variable only not existing. We deleted the entire memory location using which keyword? Del keyword. So clear these things. These all are the main operations, and in list only we can do this many operations because it is mutable. We can make changes like this and all because of the mutable property. Okay. Now what are the other methods available here in the list class? We have a reverse method that is used to reverse the list items. Index is used to return the index of the first matched item. Count function is there. That is again a method which is used to return the count of number of items passed as an argument. Sort method is there. Items we can arrange in the form of ascending order. Then copy is there, which is used to return a shallow copy of the list. Another important methods which is available in the list class. Okay. And this built-in functions with the list also, yesterday I showed you. We have len method, len function, list function. This is the typecasting function for the list items. So if you want to change list into another type, or if you have a integer value that if you want to change into list type, then we have to use this typecasting function. How we used the int function, float function, complex function and all, same manner for a list also typecasting function is there. Max, min, sum function, how to use all those things also, yesterday's examples I showed you. Okay. Now we will see examples with these methods: reverse, index, count, sort and copy. So anyway, the list is not available here. Now I am creating a list with these items. Okay. Now these are my list items. So what we are doing here is reverse. A dot reverse. Okay, so whatever now these operations and all you are doing, it is making the changes there permanently. So see, now the A got changed like this. We are telling to reverse the list item. So permanently the changes is happening inside the location A. So only the order also got changed there. Okay, so this is the reverse method. And now we have index one method is there. A dot index. You want to know what is the index of a particular item. So here I want to know what is index of the value 77. 2 times 77 is present in this list. So which one it will show is the first matched value. So first time it is in which index number? That is available in the fourth index 0, 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay. See, now that only I told you. Previously it was 77. It was available here. When I created my list, it was available in this location. The index of the 77 is 0, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. That was in fifth index. But we reversed it. So the order of the list items got changed there permanently. So now with that only we are working the index function. So it is showing what is index of 77, fourth index. Okay. Now count one method is there. We can use count. The value 77. So how many times that item is present in your list? It is showing 2 times that item is present in the list. That is only the count it is showing for. Clear? A dot copy. So we can use the copy. So this we are copying into a different variable like this. So x is equal to a dot copy. Now you display the x variable and see that has the same values what a is having. Okay. Now a dot sort. Sorting means arranging that values in the form of ascending order. So see, display that a value. Now it is showing the ascending order. Okay, so these all are the important methods available in the list class. Okay, fine. So any doubt in these things? What any other method is there? Okay. Now suppose you can think I have a variable b equal to 99 like this. This is now which type? Integer type, because I have not used there any brackets, nothing. So now here what you have to do is converting this into list type. So I can use this built-in function, which one? List function, which is a typecasting function for this variable b. So that is not IEEE like that, it is showing type error. So int objects and all I cannot IEEE. So only this point here we have written what type of values only we can convert it. We can convert the tuples, string, set, dictionary. Because if you are converting integer group of values to be there, then only I can represent that in the form of what? List. So tuple is a sequence of types. String is also sequence type. Set also, all those things is sequence type only, but some differences. Okay, so only that type of values we can convert into list type. Okay, so normal numeric types and all we will not use there. Integer value if you have that I cannot convert into which type? List type and all. So that is not possible there. So only this particular types of values is possible to convert into list. Again, same. From a list, it is converting to tuples I can convert. We can convert into string type. All those things is possible there. Okay. So clear these things. Any doubt? So we completed the list data type. So many things we have learned. How to create a list. Different ways to create the list of items. How to access the elements from a list. How to add or change the elements to a list. Then main two operations, concatenation and replication. How to delete an item from the list. DEL statement we can use. Remove, pop, clear method is used again. Reverse, index, count, sort, copy. These are other important methods available in the list class. And this built-in functions also used for the list items. Okay. Now, similar to list, we have tuple. So tuple is also a sequence of objects only, but difference is list is mutable type of objects. This is immutable type of objects. We cannot change the value. That is only what immutable. So tuples cannot be modified or they cannot be changed. How to create tuples? List items we were creating inside the square brackets. Tuples we are creating within the parenthesis. And again, each item is separating using comma. Okay. It is almost similar to list only. See how we created empty list, we created list with the numeric types, floating points, string type, mixer type, nested list we create. All those things I can use. Which one also? Tuples. Only difference is list can be modified, but tuples cannot be modified. List are mutable objects and tuples are immutable objects. That is very important point. To make any data or any group of values secure, then I have to use which type of data? Sequence type in that which one I have to use is tuple types only will prefer to use. But every time some modification you need the group of values, then it is preferred to use which type of data in Python? List type of data. Okay. And if a sequence you are creating and if you have mentioned the parenthesis, that means square bracket, nothing. There's a normal brackets also if I have not mentioned, then by default your interpreter take that as which type? Tuple type. Okay. So we'll see how we will create the tuples. So one variable here I'm creating. Like this one tuple I have created. See, I have not mentioned square bracket also. Have not mentioned the normal parenthesis also not mentioned there. Press enter. It is not showing you any error. So what is happening there is T1 if you display and see, you can make out what is the type there. This is a tuple type. See the parenthesis is used. Instead of square bracket, the parenthesis is used there. So it's meaning this is a sequence type of tuple. Okay. You remember the type function, right? The function which we used to get the class which that object belongs to. So now T1 is an object which I created of a sequence type. Want to know what is the class this T1 belongs to? So type of T1, what is the class name it is showing? That is tuple. So that is the difference. Creation time, main difference is what? That we have to create within normal parenthesis, then that is tuple type. If you create the sequence of items inside a square bracket, then it is a list. Okay. Now here, this is a number type we created. Another one, T2 equal to, now directly I'm writing with parenthesis. We can create with the decimal values. This is an example for decimal values and we can create it with strings. So like this set of strings also we created. Mixer types also we can create. See, this is an example for mixed type. So all are types of which one only? Tuples only we created. So this creation and all similar to which one? List. And we learned about nested list. We can create nested tuple also. a tuple inside another tuple. So that is one example here I'm showing now. T4 equal to another list or another tuple we are creating. So this is one list, sorry, tuple like this. So this is also possible here. Okay. Sorry, there was a problem. So only it got disconnected. So these are the different ways how to create the tuple types here in Python. Now how to access this single items? Again, similar to Python only, indexing is defined. We can access using positive indexing and we can access using negative indexing. Suppose in this T2, these are the items we have. If I want to access Python, that is in which index? It is in the first index. So we can access like this. And in our T4, how to access the value from this nested tuple? The value 2 if you want to access, that is in which index number? So T4, the entire, this item is in which index we have to see first? That is in 0, 1, 2, 3. So first index we have to specify is 3. Inside that, 2 is in which index? It is 0, 1, 2. So the index number is 2. Enter. So single item 2, we can access it from there. So all these things is similar, and even you can access using the negative indexing. So T4 -1 if you specify the last item from the list we can access, sorry, tuple we can access, that is here 300. This is your T4. 300 is the last item, so that we are specifying using the negative indexing. And how to access a range of values? We have colon operator. Same here also I can use it. T3, we are telling from the first index to the fourth index, the value to be accessed. So like this, 3 items from the tuple, we can access it there. So range of values is also possible. So how I showed the colon operator, we can give both starting index and ending index, or else you can specify only the starting index like this. T3 of 4 if you specify and no end index value, then what will happen? From the fourth index till the last item, it will show you. And if you use here T3, starting index we have not specified. We are telling the ending value. So here 8 is specified there. So it's meaning from the beginning till the 8th index, the value it will show you from the tuple. Okay. Now, one more way I showed is T3, no starting and ending. Okay. So now what it will show? The entire tuple items it will show for you. So all these things we can do similar to list. There is no problem. Now, if I want to make any changes there, we learned in list what a single item can be changed. Using the equal to symbol, we can change the existing item value from the list. The same thing if I try here in the tuple, suppose you see here T3 want to change this 89 that is in the second index with a different value like this. Okay, so that is the meaning here we are going to do. The statement meaning is what? T3 from T3 tuple from the second index 89 you want to replace with what value? 200. If I try to perform this action, it shows you error. Because what is the problem? Tuple data type is immutable. We cannot change the items from the tuple. Once it is created, that remains as a constant. We cannot make any changes there. Okay. So only it is showing an error what? Type error it is showing for you, and it is telling object does not support item assignment. Tuple object is not supporting the item assignment. That means it is not possible to delete or it is not possible to change any items from the tuple. Okay, if you try with extend method, that method only not there for the tuple. See, that has no attribute which one extend, because that and all we used in list to change the list items, adding a new element. But here adding a new element is also not possible. Existing value also you cannot change it. So what you are creating that remains as a constant here in tuple. If I want to delete, we have a del keyword here. You are trying to delete a single item again, T3 of, you are telling from the 5th index, some value from the T3, you want to delete it. Again, what is the problem? Single item deletion also, it is not possible. So I cannot add it also. You cannot change anything from the tuple. Even you cannot delete an item also from the tuple. So all these things is restricted there. So only the point what it is immutable. Okay. Now here one option is we can delete the entire tuple. How I deleted the list, whole list values I got deleted. No, same manner you can delete it like this. If you try to delete or if you try to display this T3, it shows you what? Error. T3 is not defined. Like that it is showing because the entire memory allocation got deleted from there. If you try to delete T1 dot clear, all the items if you want to clear, again that is also not possible. So is this clear for everyone? What is the difference between list and tuple? In which all ways I can use the list items? And what is the main usage of tuple? If you want to make anything constant or a sequence of values, you want to create it as a constant, we'll prefer to use which data type there? Tuple. Okay. Or some modification every time you need in the sequence types means it is preferred to use with list type. That all is the differences. And for a list, square bracket is used. For tuple, it is what? Parenthesis. Okay. Anyway, we can't do all other changes, things and all, but normal operations I can perform it. Plus operator I can use for concatenation operation. Star operator is used for replication operation. Again, it is not making any changes to the existing values. A new tuple we can create by combining two tuples values, or the duplication of tuple items you can perform, and you can create a new tuple items. That is only possible. It is not making any changes to the existing values. Okay, see here the example I'll show you. In this, you see I have x is equal to some tuple values like this. and Y is like this. Some items are there. Okay. Now we are performing X plus Y. So combining two tuples together, that is what concatenation using plus symbol. Enter button. See, it got combined it. Display the X value and see, is there any changes in that? No, it is still the same values. So this combined form, if you want, you can store into one variable like this. Z is equal to X plus Y, you can perform. So Z is a new tuple which got created. In this manner, you can use that. Okay. Same thing, X star 3. So its meaning is what? The items from the tuple X, you want to duplicate 3 times. That is the meaning of that X star 3. Replication. Okay. So see, 1, 3, 5, 7, 3 times it got duplicated there. Again, if you want to use this as an items or this as a tuple, store that one into one variable and you can use in that way. Okay. So only these things are possible here, not any other operations. Remove method, again, it is not available here in tuple. Clear, it is not available. Pop also not available. Append, extend, insert. These methods are not available in tuple class. That is only available in list class, because only with the list I can perform those kind of operations there. And we learned reverse, sort, all those things also, it is not available here. If you try to do reverse, X dot reverse, you see, again, that is an error. X dot count method is there, just counting only, because it is not making any changes to the items in the tuple. Just counting how many times the item 3 is present in the tuple. It is only one time. X dot index of what? So index method also it's working, because again it is retrieving the index number of the item which I have passed there. So the item 1 is present in which index? 0th index, it is shown for you. So these things is possible. Count method I can use it. Index method I can use it there. If I try to use X dot copy, see, again that is also not possible. We cannot copy the values to the another variable. Tuple values we cannot copy. Okay. So count is there. Index method is there. Only these things are possible here in this tuple. Now we learned the built-in functions. Which one? We can use len function, max function, min function, sum function. And there we learned list as a typecasting function. Similar to that one, here we have tuple1 function is there, which is converting the list into tuple type or any string into tuple type, like that and all we can convert and store it. Okay. So now here I can use list of y. So previously when I used with an integer value, the last example with the list, it was showing you an error. What was the problem there? That was a sequence type list function. We are converting which one? A normal integer object we are trying to convert into list. So only error we got. Now we are converting sequence type y into which type? List type. So see, now it is possible here. Square bracket got changed. Y was in the form of tuple. I created that as a tuple, and now we converted that one into list. Okay, I converted. You display y. The type is not again got changed. So if I want to use these values as a list type, again what do we have to do? We have to store that one into a variable like this. List of y. Display z. Now z is in the form of what? List, with the same items from the tuple. So like this only it is possible to access the values if you want to make. Suppose if you want to make any changes with that existing values from the tuple, option is what? You can convert into list type. Then you can do the operations like that. Okay. Otherwise, it is not possible to do any kind of operations with the tuples. Okay, we can use the maximum function, maximum of x. The value, maximum value from the tuple item is which one? 7. Minimum we can use it. Minimum value, sum function we can use. Okay, len function. So all those things we can use it. Okay, and how I explained about max, min and all, that will work only with the numeric types. With the similar types, not numeric types, similar types only. Okay, that means only strings means it will work. Only integer, only floating point, like that means it will work. But mixed types means their max function, min function will not work. And sum, where it will work? If you have only numeric items in the tuple, there only which function will work? Sum. If you have again mixed types like this, which one? String, all those things combined form is there, means there sum will not work there. Okay, clear? Any doubt? So this is the main difference between tuple and list. I hope everyone understood about the tuple. So that points only we have written here. Deleting individual element from a tuple is not supported. We can delete the whole tuple object only by using which one? DEL statement. Processing of tuples are faster than list. It makes the data safe as tuples are immutable, hence cannot be changed. So that is the main point. If you want to make any real-time data safe or secure manner, then we can use what type of data type? Tuples I can use it. Or else every time during the operation or during using the application, the value we have to modify and use it means we have to use which type? List type only we have to use it there. Clear? So this is list, tuple, and another sequence type mainly we are using is string. So strings, that is what? It is stored as individual characters in continuous memory locations. Similar to tuple, strings is also what? Immutable. Okay, so once that string values is created, we cannot modify that one. So they also immutable properties there. And how list items, tuple items we have accessed, same manner string also can be accessed. Even slicing operator we can use to access a range of values in the string. So similar here also it is working with index number. Okay, so we'll see the examples with the strings. So one string is creating like this. So this is one string. S1 is equal to welcome dot Python string, like that. A string I created within single quotes or within double quotes. You can create the strings here in Python. Okay. If you want to access single values, single character from that, indexing is specified there. So if I want to access that letter E, E is in which index? So positive and negative indexing here also we can use. If you are using positive, the index of E is first index. So the single character got accessed. Okay. If you write here S1 of -5. So it is from the last item. So -1, -2, -3, -4, -5. So what is the letter I'll get now? R. Okay. So this and all similar to which one? List and tuple. You can access a range of items or range of characters from the string using colon operator. Slicing operator here also I can use it. So I'm telling here from the 4th index, access the characters till the 9th index. So this much I'll get. So this is also possible. Okay. Negative indexing, accessing a range of values also similar to list and tuple. That's it. Now, what is other point is we can do the operations like what? Concatenation I can do. Replication operation here also in the case of strings it is possible. Combining two strings, that is what? Concatenation. And similar to tuple, that forms a new string only. Existing string, it is not changing anything because of immutable property. It is creating a new string for you. Replication meaning is what? We are repeating or duplicating the characters or the number of characters n number of times. Okay. So here, see what is the operation for the concatenation and the replication. Creating another string, that is s2 equal to hello, and s3 is Python. So concatenation is combining these two objects together. So s2 plus s3 we are writing. So we are getting what? Hello Python, we got it. Check s2 got changed. No, s2 is still which value? Hello only. So if you want to use this hello Python, that combined form, as I showed here in the tuple, we can store that one into a different variable. So like s4 equal to s2 plus s3, you can perform it. Now s4 is in the form of what? Hello Python. Okay. Now replication is what? Duplication. So we are writing s2 star 6. So it's meaning s2, that is hello, 6 times the duplication we are performing. So see, we got the string like in this form. Okay. So this and all similar to list and tuple only, no difference in the string also. What are the methods available in the string class? And here you see, when we check with the type function, already I showed you that one when we learned about the numeric types. What is the type of this object? We are telling it is a string data type. So S1, if you check what is the type of S1, the class name it is showing what? str. That is the class name here. So what all methods are available inside this str? Okay. How we learned extend, append methods from the list class. Here also we have some set of methods available for some string operations. Okay. So we can use that methods to do operations. Again, it will not make any changes permanently in the values inside the string objects. Okay, because they all are immutable. Okay. See here, in this we have capitalize one method is there, count method, ends with find, index, is elnum, is alpha, like that. So many methods are available. Is space, is upper, is lower, is digit, like that, and all so many methods are there. How to use this method? That object name, dot operator, and this method name, that we have to use it. These are not a functions and all. So only I'm telling how to use the methods, that object name, that means that variable name dot this method names, we have to use it. Okay. So one by one we'll see how to use the capitalize. Okay. That is used to capitalize the first character of the string. Okay. You see here, what is the difference when I use this method capitalize? So S here I'm creating. This is one string S we created. Now we are telling S dot capitalize. So what is the difference there? The first letter from the string, it got capitalized. W, I created a small letter here. Now we can use that one in the form of capital letter. Checks S. Is there any changes in that object S? There is no changes. It is still in the form of small letters only. Okay, that is the point what? Immutable. But not like tuples. We can do this kind of operations. Okay. See, now again, the possible way, I have capitalized this one. If I want to use in this form only means, you can equate or you can assign this value into a variable. That variable I can use it in a different manner. That only possible there. Okay. Existing object is not changing anything. You can assign this value to a different variable, then you can use that different variable. Okay. Now another method is count method is there. So S1 we will see. S1 is welcome to Python string. Okay. S1 dot count of